Let's get ready to rumble! He's taken another one, and Howard Foster has stopped it!
This is Thomas Lyons on Raps on TV down at York Hall, Bethnal Green for the This Is Boxing, exclusively shown live on Link Up TV. Fortunate to be joined by amateur boxer and cruiserweight Ice Grafter. How's everything going?
Not too bad, mate. I'm just down here with one of my fighters. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win today, but we'll come back. We'll come back.
And what was your take on sort of the show so far? The atmosphere at York Hall. I mean, one of the most iconic venues.
I mean, it's the mecca of boxing in the UK, so York Hall's unbelievable. I mean, Ant and Wiley have done a fantastic job, and it's good to get amateur boxers on this platform, people that have never boxed on this platform, and showcase their talents.
Yeah, and I mean, if we look at the amateur scene at the moment. Are you looking to possibly make that transition to the pro game?
Yeah, I'll give it. I've really had 4 fights. I've had 4 wins, so I'll give it another 2.5 years. I'm down at Churchill's gym in Vauxhall. The same amateur coach that trained Chris Kongo and Richard Riakporhe.
Yeah.
So I'm getting some good work down there, and I meant to fight last week. Had a puller, so I'm just getting ready for next year now.
So what's your ambitions for the next 12 to 18 months? Where do you see yourself in terms of maybe targeting a potential Olympic cycle? Is that something you've
Do you know what?
About?
If I did, I'll do it for my home country, which is Nigeria. But I just targeted more fights, get more fights on my belt, more wins, and hopefully if I can get on the Olympic team, that would be great, and then hopefully turn over soon after that.
Yeah, so in terms of making that transition to the professional ranks, what's your take on the recent sort of GB cycles, the likes of Lawrence Okoli, Joe Cordina?
Everyone's transitioned. Well, I mean, Josh Kelly is absolutely one of my favourite fighters at the moment. Now, Lawrence Okoli is doing well. Joe Cordina is one of my favourite fighters. He actually followed me on Instagram. I talk to him a lot, gives me pointers on my training, and I think Eddie Hearn's done a fantastic job with all the GB lads. And I mean, I've got one of my stable mates called Cordina. He's got the GB assessment coming up soon, so he's looking to do the transition as well. He's number 3 in the country. I get great sparring with him, so hopefully once I get more wins under my belt, I can get there as well.
Yeah, and I mean, in terms of, like you mentioned there, the likes of Richard Riakporhe, Chris Congo. I mean, Richard had a great win on the card against
Santos. Over right hand.
Yeah,
right.
So what was your assessment of his performance?
I mean, for the first couple of rounds, I thought Richard was tense. I've seen Richard in the gym spar before. I feel like the occasion got to him, but with that, when you have a bullet of a right hand like that, that'll get you out of trouble. And I think he done really well, and I'm very happy for him for where he's come from. I'm very happy, and he's a big inspiration to all of us.
Yeah, and is the energy and the in the gym, is that kind of reciprocated from the pro lads
I mean,
to yourself?
all of these guys, I'm young, so I just turned 23, so all of these guys are like my older brothers, so I feed off them, he gives me pointers, I watch him, I study him, because I will never fight Richard anyway, because he's like my older brother.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
I mean, the energy in the gym is buzzing, and we all have the same amateur coach, and he gives us these information, so it's all good.
Yeah, and are you a big boxing fan yourself?
I'm a massive boxing fan.
Do you want to maybe talk to me about a few fights that have kind of gone with the likes of Usyk Bellew? Do you want to give your take on that?
Do you know what it was? I didn't see Usyk knocking him out. But Usyk is a technician. He's one of the best boxers out there. I didn't think he would land on Tony Bellew the way he did and put Tony Bellew out. But I think Usyk, he's one of the best, and I think he will cause a scene on the heavyweight division as well.
Yeah, and with his amateur pedigree and his sort of ability to establish the jab early on, keep his fighters at bay and use that distance, do you feel he's going to be a good addition to the heavyweight division?
I feel in the heavyweight division you're gonna have to land the punch in him first. If you can do that, amazing, because he's too slick, too technical, and he makes great adjustments in the fight. Another fight that I thought that was good was Ted Cheeseman and Nathaniel Barfield.
Yeah, great fight.
He's another one of my old stablemates, because I used to fight for Fisher. Ted done amazingly well, and I think he can go the way.
Yeah, and another massive fight this coming up this weekend. Biggest heavyweight fight in recent years between Deontay Wilder.
Do you know what it is? I've been watching all the Showtime stuff online, and I really think Tyson Fury can pull it off.
Think?
Because I will never bet against him, because he's like a bigger Usyk. He's so technical, so gifted, so good in his feet. Deontay Wilder, I'll be surprised if he lands that right hand, because Tyson Fury will be very aware of it.
Yeah, and just breaking it down to the grassroots stuff tonight, obviously we've got a new concept, third season of This Is Boxing. What's your take on the sort of link between the music element and the boxing? Is it a good concept, do you find?
I feel like it's good because it's entertainment at the end of the day. It keeps the viewers entertained. I mean, rather than on the old school amateur scene with the intervals, we have like raffles and stuff, but when there's live music, it keeps people there on the seats, keeps bums on seats, keeps people entertained. entertained and gets them hyped up for ready for the next bout.
Yeah, and for the Raps on TV viewers, do you want to shout out your social media tags?
Yes.
Any sponsors that you're looking for?
Yeah, so I've got Vapiano on board right now. My Instagram is @ix_grafter, Twitter @ix_grafter, Facebook @grafter. You'll find me all everywhere. And my Snapchat is @1 if you love banner and boxing.
And just finally, next 12 months, talk to me sort of for the Raps on TV viewers, what you've accomplished in the amateurs so far and what progression you're looking to
So
make.
I've had 4 fights, 4 wins, so I'm currently undefeated. I will be going down to 86, which will be super light heavyweight in the amateurs.
Yeah.
I think I'll be doing the ABAs in that weight. Next 12 months, I'm just going to keep racking up the wins, keep training. I go on runs with Chris Kongo. I have Pester there. I have John Harding Jr. I have Richard. I have all these good pros, these top level pros and top level amateurs to train with to keep me motivated in order to push on really.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you on the platform.
Nice
it's
one,
always
mate.
good giving the amateur boxers some exposure.
Nice one, mate.
Thomas Lyons, Raps on TV, Ice
you,
Grafter.
mate. No
Follow him on all social media platforms and watch the journey unfold.
Thank you.
Top man.